I am expected to have a big dick.
Hey, man.
Black men cheat on their significant others far more than other races.
No! That is cap! Cap as fuck! This better be just strongly disagree. Everyone here better be on strongly disagree. Black men do not cheat, bro. Do all black men think the same? I kind of want to watch this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one seems like I don't know, bro. Let's watch this one, bro. I feel like we have to watch this.
Hey good humans, before we start this episode, we've got a big announcement to make. We're gonna be having a
Are you tired of seeing this guy intro every single Jubilee video?
What about sick Christian?
Black men that date white women, there's something different, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what it is. Like oh, okay, Childish Gambino, I can see that. Jordan Peele, okay, I can see that.
Oh boy, let's see these, bro. Let's see these shit. All I know is we have a lot of talking to town.
I am expected to have a big dick.
Hey, man. Oh no. I mean, I can't say I would be expected to say I have one, but I mean, I've been told from other women that I have one. So I mean, I would say if the shoe fits. I mean, hey. Not gonna lie, facts. I'm not black. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. These are some very stereotypical questions. Not gonna lie to you. We're flexible, okay? Look, I ain't trying to flex. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. But yeah, let's see what everyone else here says though.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nobody disagrees.
Look, they know. Hey, you see, they know, bro. See, I always fixed double XL magnums. Same here, bro. Same here. Nowadays, I don't remember that shit because Mark's a minor and I don't date guys.
Yo.
So I'm just talking.
Yeah, I feel like it's a stereotype, and we know that stereotypes aren't realistic. But I mean, personal encounters. I don't feel like there's leeway. I feel like, okay, that one we're keeping. Like that's what the general notion is.
I think it gets into the issue of positive and negative stereotypes and how people need to realize that there is no such thing, because what you do is you put people into a box where they're expected to live up to a standard. And I feel like it's over-sexualizing black men. You know, you should want to date someone more for the pleasure physically that they can bring to you. And I know I've talked to people personally who would be like, oh, you're lucky you're black. You have a big member. And I'm like, well, I have other things to offer too. Like, I'm well-spoken. I have a good sense of humor. I'm well-traveled. Like, you go straight to like what's underneath my zipper.
Yeah, I mean, that's been my experience a lot of times, especially
I seen that.
meeting different people. That's the expectation. And I just tell them, 2-inch Punisher, you know? Don't expect too much. I'm just joking, but it's a
2-inch Punisher.
I think a lot of people watch a lot of porn too, and that's where it comes from. Like when you watch a lot of porn, you see, these
all the seasons in the world, so you don't have
10-inch monsters, and they expect
that's how that works,
Isaiah. And a lot of times it's not, but that's the expectation that they have. So
our audience submit hot takes about this group specifically, and they are hot. So, black men cheat on their significant others far more than other races.
No! That is cap! Cap as fuck! This better be just strongly disagree. Everyone here better be on strongly disagree. Black men do not cheat, bro. Everyone here should be on strongly disagree immediately. I don't know who decided to send this in, but honestly that is a false statement. Black men do not cheat, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Everyone should be in strong disagree right here. Right
I'm
here.
just like, where is this study published? Did someone do some research where they calculated numbers over a given period of time?
The reason why it was going to be neutral is because I don't know the numbers. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Know
That's
if
why I'm like,
true or not.
I disagree.
Yeah. So I came this way because of the keyword far more. I was like, do black men cheat? In generally, like you're not apt to not cheat because of the color of your skin.
To prescribe this to race feels nefarious in a way that I feel like it was coming from a place of somebody that got cheated on by a black man. Like, it was like, yeah, black men cheat all the time. Come on, this doesn't even make sense.
Just say people
Black
like
men
argue.
are attracted to
Big butts. Bro. Okay, you see, look at here, bro. I feel like this is whoever wrote these questions. Look, there's a lot of stereotype going on here. I mean, yes, true, but that don't mean only black men are attracted to big butts. I mean, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen a black dude who didn't like a big ass. You know what I mean? As far as I know. You know, I don't know. I mean, don't get twisted though. I am still a titty person. You know, I mean, I'm more of a titty person. But I do love my girls, you know, with the big booties too. So it's like, yeah.
Do we agree with that statement, or do I personally?
I mean, there's nothing biologically innate.
Red flag? No, it's not a red flag.
To like ass.
I think it ties into hip hop and the whole strip club scene right now. We are so far gone from like the natural aesthetics of just a natural person that right now it's all about who has the baddest ass. Who ass is 25 pounds with 2-pound legs. You know what I mean? Like that's hot for some reason. And I personally don't get it. I mean, it looks unnatural to me, like, you know, but I mean, a nice ass is just a nice ass though.
Bro, black people are funny.
Yes, the fuck we are. Yes, the fuck we are. Look at here, bro. Look, put it any way you want to put it. I don't give a fuck. Black people, look, my race is the funniest race on this planet, bro. As racist as that probably sounds, it's not. It's just true, bro. It's true. Look at all the comedians on this planet, bro. Look at all of them that are black. You know, for a fact, a lot of them are. Everybody loves them, bro. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, bro. Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, bro. I can go on all day for this, bro. Look at Twitch. Look at our streamers, bro. We got Josh, we got Bruce, we got motherfucking Janix, Simi, bro. Everybody, Kai Cenat, bro. Come on now, bro. You dig? I mean, I'm sorry, bro. It's just how it is. I'm sorry.
And if you ever try and roast one of them, they will roast your ass so hard that you'll have no roast to rebuttal.
Okay, well, that second part is kind of racist. I ain't gonna lie to you, but you know, most niggas don't take no shit from nobody, so you know they ready to fire back whenever they can. You dig?
I don't know how to adjust that.
Yeah, it was good until they said that last part. I don't know what that shit was all
I get
about.
what he's saying. I think black people as a collective are funny.
If you go to black Twitter, if you go to black Instagram,
Yes.
Like you're going.
Yes.
So I think that in that aspect, that's why like that statement has so much truth.
Black
in it.
Twitter is a different breed,
So
bro.
I guess it's like the question is like, black people as a whole, are they funny? Or is like any black person gonna knock your ass off because he's super funny? Like, I think that's just the difference.
Yeah.
Black people as a whole, like, yeah, they got jokes, you know, it goes back and forth, cool.
That's why I said as a
But
collective.
don't think that any black person you go to expect like a really good joke, you know?
The N-word
True.
should stop being used by all races.
Ooh, this is a good question. Now, chat. Keyword. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Do y'all agree with this? Yes or no? Keyword. All races, not just the white people, not just Latinos, not just Asians. All races. Do you believe that people the N-word should not be used by all races? What y'all think, bro? Y'all think yes? No? Y'all agree? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. As much as I hate to say it, I kind of agree. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do kind of agree. And the reason why is because, okay, look, that word is probably one of the most ignorant words in the English language. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we all think that, okay, you know, when someone says nigga, it's just, you know, you talk about your best friend, your homeboy, some type of shit like that. You know, but then when you hear a white person say it, you know, to his white friend or some shit like that, automatically it's like, oh, now the meaning of that word just changes instantly on some shit. It's like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's just I don't know. It's just confusing to really understand what the true meaning of the word is, and it's just kind of all over the place, you know. Don't get it twisted though. I mean, shit, it is a good filter word. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga, bro. The word nigga is a really good filter word. Bro, you can use it. You can use it for almost any situation, bro. We're just talking about, yo, fuck that nigga, or you know, I'm gonna fuck that nigga's bitch. You know what I mean? It's just a good filter word. You know what I mean? And especially in music, bro. I know for a fact, a lot of races that aren't black, whenever they hear some hip hop music and someone says the word nigga, they can't help but say the word, bro. They can't help but say it. I mean, some people they don't say it when they hear it, but shit, you can't help but say the word, man. I feel you about that. It's all. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's okay. Per se, it's okay. Just as long as you don't say it out in public to other people, it's whatever. But I agree with this though. As fun as it is to use this word, I feel like if we all stop using the word, then you know, other races won't use the word at all anymore. Type of shit. And we won't get so flustered when we see someone on the internet saying nigga or some shit like that who isn't black. So
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow.
That's hard.
Wow.
I just think the N-word, when you look at the root of the word, even slaves would use it to describe other black people when accepting their supposed oppression. So I just think, when I think about that, I don't think you can do anything to erase the history and the blood that's been shed on that word. There are so many people who the last thing they heard was the N-word as they were being murdered. So when I think about that, yes, I think the word should stop being used.
Personally, me, I feel like it kind of starts with us. The fact that we make it so cool within music and within like entertainment that it lets other people feel like they have a pass or that it's okay because my favorite rapper said it.
Hey, birthday,
or
appreciate
I
you,
heard it
go
here,
to.
or you guys say it all the time. How come I can't say it? But at the end of the day, it's black culture pain, and if anyone's going to be using it, it's
Appreciate the host, go to.
That's it.
You can't really own a word.
W host, appreciate you.
You know, you can own it in the sense where it's a black cultural thing, but the idea where we kind of make it out to where we say like, oh, other people can't say it, I think that's more of like a insecurity within the black culture of not being able to hold power, because historically it's like, right, historically black people didn't have as much power, so we're trying to hold on to literally a word that only has meaning because we add meaning to it.
I mean,
I feel that.
Respectfully, I ain't trying to hear that, right? Like, I feel like the only reason it's policed so much, and I feel like the only reason we even have like this debate or this debacle over whether we can use it or not is because we're black people. And I'm not one of those people that think everything is racist and all that, but in this specific instance, right, in several instances, women in many instances have reclaimed the word bitch to be a term of endearment. There are, in the 90s,
it's kind of true.
Heavier women reclaimed the word fat, obviously respelling it and things like that. But I feel like in those instances, nobody bats an eye. Why is that understood? But with this, it's so confusing. Like, oh, I don't know if like
another one.
You know when there are boundaries.
Yo, Splippo with the gifted sub to Rip Sean. Appreciate that gifted, my boy.
Respectfully and rightfully set up for ourselves. I'm not trying to hear the like, if we use it, why can't we do that all the time with a bunch of different things? And I don't think this should be one of the areas where we're like, yeah, let everybody. Nah, I'm not.
Well, I think it goes back to what you're saying, boundaries. Because when you break down to inner communities where, you know, blacks and Asians, blacks and whites in hip hop culture, where there's like, it's 5 group of friends and their black friends don't care. They're like, say it. Like that happens. Yeah. So it's like, we're having this broad conversation, and you know, I know all of us aren't trying to be the spokespeople for black people, right? But it's like, it's such a convoluted I guess, topic where it's like the expectations aren't clear to people depending where you're at. If you're on the East Coast, West Coast, like it's very unclear. That's what I think. I'm not arguing whether or not it's okay to say it or whether white people should. I'm just saying if we don't want white people to say it, I think it needs to be very clear. And I think
it's not good for a while. I'm gonna lie to you.
In this new age of our culture, I think we're seeing more people.
Mr. Ford, appreciate the host, my boy. Appreciate you.
Homophobia
W host.
is a big issue in the black community.
I can't help but agree with this. I honestly cannot help but agree with this. I ain't gonna lie to you. And look, it's not just because of people in my own age group, but more so people in my like family, I would say, or just like basically my elders. I would say my elders, bro. My nigga, bro. Chat. I know for a fact, a lot of y'all have like, y'all have parents and grandparents and shit who do not fuck with that shit at all, bro. Yo, Rip Sean, thank you for the host, my boy. Appreciate you. Like, bro, I have like a lot of uncles in my family who are like extremely homophobic, bro. And I think my dad is kind of too. But yeah, my dad kind of is. But I don't really talk to him about it that much. But yeah, like homophobia is like a huge thing in like the black community, bro. Especially if you have parents from the islands, bro. If you have island parents, oh my god, do not say the word, do not say anything or do anything gay around them, bro. They will press you for the littlest things, bro. One thing about like my culture or whatever, like my family culture, because I mean my family's from the Caribbean and all some shit. They have their one thing they kind of establish a lot is like gender rules. Just gender rules. They think that men are supposed to always do like do the heavy work and lift heavy things and always do like a heavy ass job like work in the construction or work in the fields or some shit like that. And they think that women are supposed to stay home and just cook and clean and all that shit. That's literally how my mom grew up, how my aunts, uncles grew up. They lived back in the islands and shit like that. You know what I mean? But bro, I look. One day I was at my aunt's house, right? My uncles had come over from Jacksonville, I believe. They had came over from Jacksonville just to visit. And bro, my aunt and my uncles, they got to a whole argument about like homosexuality and all that shit because like one of my cousins is actually gay apparently, and yeah, bro, it was not pretty, bro. It was a pretty crazy discussion. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, I mean it's true. I mean I'm not gonna say it's not true. I feel like one thing a lot of people in our community, they just kind of like trying to throw under the bus a little bit. It's just realizing how homophobic we kind of are, bro. It's just. I guess it's just a history of how our elders just talk about it and how they kind of like how they judge everybody for what they do or if they're acting feminine or they're doing something feminine or some shit. It's just yeah, it's a big issue in every race. I mean, I wouldn't say every race. Oh well, I mean yeah, sure. There's homophobia in every race. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, but I'd say that majority of people in, the black community are homophobic. Majority of them, all right? And that, I feel like the same goes for other, some other races too. I say Latinos, they don't really play that shit either. People from Middle East, like Arab, like oh my god, Arabs, bro, they don't play that shit either, bro. That shit they will. You know what I mean? I've heard some things what they do. Actually, I think it's actually legal to be gay over there. Now I think about it. But yeah, bro. It is widespread throughout the world. It's just the black community is on that shit. They don't fuck with that, bro.
2, 1, go.
They racist, I'm not surprised. Yeah, that is true. But see, all of them agree. They all agree.
A lot of us black men, we will rather be friends with the homie that, you know, probably has rape attached to his name than the homie that's part of the LGBTQ plus community. And I think that that's something that, you know, we got to work on as people, because my thing is, I don't understand the whole big phobia of, okay, what he decides to do in his free time or behind closed doors, why does that bother you so much? Why does that affect you? Like, why do you feel
Don't
like
go off the rules of your game,
it's such
Iran?
like the
What the
scum of the
fuck?
earth?
And I also think it comes from religion.
That's crazy.
Because I don't want to get too controversial with that, but people are very religious, especially in the black community, you know, Christians. And, and you know, when you talk about the Bible, you know, they say, you know, homosexuality is a sin. So a lot of people have that ingrained in their mind. This is absolutely not right. And for a lot of people too, they see, when they see a man, they want to see a manly man, and they associate that with being straight.
Heterosexual men have a fear that homosexual men will treat them how they treat women, if that makes sense. And so they're afraid of that treatment. And I'm on somewhat agree because I'm rather torn. I think
homophobia not that big of a deal. It kind of is in a way. I mean, me personally, look, the way I see it is, here's how I see it. You know, sure, maybe, you know, seeing two gay people who just do gay shit or something like that, it makes you feel uncomfortable. I feel that. That's understandable. You know, I mean, shit. See, I mean, I get a little bit uncomfortable when I see two guys kissing. It's just like, I get uneasy. Does that mean I'm homophobic though? No. I mean, it's just I don't enjoy seeing that. You know what I mean? But I feel like certain people take it to extremes though. Like certain people, bro, they deadass will like not even be anywhere near a gay person, bro. Like they will never shake hands with a gay man. They would never like, you know, they dap him up or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Some people are just that homophobic. It's like crazy. You know what I mean? Bro, my manager at work. He's gay. All right, he's cool as fuck. I've known him like since 2015. I mean, like 6 years, bro. I know him for hella years, bro. He's the reason why I got this job in the first place. He cool as fuck, bro. That's kind of part of the reason why I don't really look at gay people and be like, yo, bro, like I don't like them. Like I don't. Why would I ever think that way? I mean, if that's their sexuality. That's what they do. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with. I mean, ain't nothing has to do nothing with me. It has zero to do with me. It's whatever. But what I find kind of crazy though, what I do find kind of crazy is how certain people who like, you know, who are homophobic, how they can act like so sus around their homeboys and do all that sus shit around their homeboys. You know, I've seen niggas who are extremely homophobic and they over here, you know, blowing kisses at other niggas or, you know, over here saying some gay ass shit, you know, like talking about, oh, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? But it's like, why the fuck are you acting sus if you don't like gay people? What the fuck? Yeah, but as soon as a real gay nigga say some shit, yeah, it's us. It's up to you, bro. Then what? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I feel like you should. I mean, if that's the type of shit you on, then at least practice what you preach or some shit. You did. That's all I'm saying. I can't watch shows that's full of gay niggas. That's not homophobia. Yeah, exactly, bro. I legit watched Sex Education. Y'all watched that show on Netflix, bro. That show, literally every episode is some very homosexual shit, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I look away when I see some of that shit. Does that mean I'm homophobic? No. All right, it just means I don't want to see that shit, bro. It's still a good show. I mean, I still fuck with some. I mean, the characters are pretty cool. I fuck with the characters. Even the gay characters are pretty cool too. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with them. There is one character I don't like who is gay though, and it's not because he's gay. It's because he's just very, very like loud, and he's just like, I don't know. Like he's kind of annoying. That's just it. He's just annoying. But it don't matter if he's straight or gay. That's just how he is in general. Eric. I don't like Eric that much, bro. I don't know. He's just too loud. And he's always in people's business and everything. And he's a cheater. He's a cheater, bro. I thought if you're comfortable with sexuality, then it's fine to make jokes. But I personally get uncomfortable around gay niggas. I don't care if someone's gay or not, bro. It don't matter to me, bro. You know what I mean? Well, that's just how I am.
I think I've lived a life
That's
where
just
I'm
me.
around very open-minded, inclusive people. So I'm not sure how big of an issue it is in the community, but I know that in the Black church sphere, homosexuality is often made out to be the worst thing that you can be. There's almost nothing worse than being gay, and I think that's also where some of the homophobia comes from. We like to ignore all the other sins, all the other things that the Bible outlines that are not, holy, and then we just take homosexuality and we make it the worst. Granted, the Bible says it's an abomination, I get that, but the Bible says any sin will send you to hell, so.
You can't be pro-Black and date a white person.
That is false! I don't care what what's his face says. I don't care what Dr. Umar says. Alright? No, you can still be pro-Black and still date a white girl. Alright? It don't matter. Or you're a Black woman date a white guy, it's okay. I don't... Look at here, bro. Look at here. I feel like in this world, if we are always trying to divide ourselves and segregate ourselves from other races and shit like that, we will never be able to come together as one race, bro. You know what I mean? No, what's wrong? What's wrong making a caramel colored baby? You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You dig? Now, me personally, would I date a white woman? Would I personally date a whole white woman? Probably not. I go crazy. I would go crazy. But look, I love my Latinas. All right, I'm a Latina man. All right, I fuck with Latinas. Simple as that. But everybody else is different. All right.
2.
Well, y'all though, what y'all think?
Go.
What do y'all think?
I think really the issue with this statement is, for me, if you are a stand-up person and you stand up on your morals and your character, it doesn't matter who you date. And I think a lot of the issue is a lot of
disagree.
people,
Same here, bro.
Interracial relationships, or they date white people and they forget who they are. Who are pro-Black. It doesn't matter if you're dating a Black person, a white person, because you can date a white woman and a Black woman and still not even be for the cause.
The personalities.
If they stand on their morals or not.
I agree to.
If I have to really
pro-Black.
Look, I have to really like be attached on some shit. Like, like they have to have something about them that makes you like attached. Then maybe I will. But as far as I know, there's not really any white girl who I would think to. I mean, honestly, race does not matter. I mean, don't get twisted. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. I have no restriction when it comes to any races in general. But like, I rather put myself in a pool to like be with the Latina. That's just me personally.
You're pro-Black for everything. Like, you're for the advancement of the race. You're for businesses. You're for.
That's just my preference personally.
So it's kind of hard for me to understand how someone can be pro-Black and want so much for the Black culture and the Black race, and then they're in a relationship with someone that doesn't represent that.
So are you saying that if you are Black and you're pro-Black, you cannot act on attraction to someone from another race?
Personally, I'm not pro-Black, but in my mindset, like, I'm saying if you're pro-Black, you wouldn't find someone that's not Black attractive to me. Not saying attractive, but you wouldn't even want to cross that line and even engage in a relationship with them. You can have like lust, like, hey, she's an attractive white woman, but ideally you want Black kids, you want Black family, you want your lineage to carry on.
I don't know. I feel like the question in itself kind of like low-key negates the demographics of the country. I mean, Black folks make up 13% of the country, roughly, and a lot of the time we live in concentrations. So, you know what I'm saying? If you in Iowa, it's gonna be a little tough to find you like a Black woman, especially somebody that might identify as pro-Black with you. So I think it depends on what you do. Not
imagine living in Iowa though. Who the fuck lives in Iowa?
Response to that is like, what's the point of looking at people differently?
It's like we
get upset that people do it to us in general. Like looking at Black people, judging them, and stereotyping them, and making assumptions about them. It's like, so on the flip side, why should we be doing that to other people, regardless of who they're in a relationship, depending on the color of their skin?
I'm not gonna lie, I do. Like, I look at people differently based on who they marry. Because dating, you could be dating for fun. I feel like I look at people different based on who they marry. Like Jordan Peele, Childish Gambino. I feel like I can look at them and be like, I'm not looking down on them. I don't think of them negatively, but I'm like, oh, I see. And like, oh, okay, I see. Like
exactly
because people like
exactly, bro. Jordan Peele, oh, bro, all the films he's made has been all pro-black. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, all of his films that he's directed, all the leads have been straight up black people, bro. But he still fucks with white women. He dates white women. It's cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Like black men that date white women. There's something different, and there's nothing wrong with that. But
that's what they
know what it is. Like
this is what they prefer, bro.
Okay, Childish Gambino, I can see that. Jordan Peele, okay, I can
Preference.
see that. I can't think of another example, but I feel like I can tell, like, okay, like that's cool. You know, I'm happy, you happy. It's no disrespect to them, but I see the difference.
I prefer a light-skinned partner to a dark-skinned partner.
Ooh. Damn. Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one, bro. And before the colorists pull up, chat. Look, me personally, look, I like my light skin. You know what I mean? Look, I love my Latinas. I love my light skinned bitches. You know what I mean? Simple as that. But I have nothing against dark skinned bitches either. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I seen a lot of girls who were dark skinned who were like hella attractive. They had like, you know, they had a fat ass. You know, they got a body. They look nice and fit. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, and like I'll never ever date a dark skinned girl. I mean, I have at one point, but I mean it's not that long. But you know, hey, bro, what's that? I like my light skinned girls, man. I'm sorry. Even though I ain't gonna lie to you though. Look, that's one thing I will never ever like deny. Light skinned women, look here, light skinned women have no souls. You dig? Look, I know it sounds kind of fucked up to say it, but it's true. Light-skinned women, they have no souls, bro. You know what I mean? You know, you could fuck with one for ones. You know, they could, you know, you could date them, talk to them, you do whatever. But bro, look, the minute something comes up, you know what I mean? Some nigga has more money than you. You know, some nigga just, you know, looks better than you. They gonna leave you for that other nigga. You know what I mean? Light-skinned women just have no souls, bro. They don't feel. Now a dark skin woman, bro, she will be there for you for everything, bro. She will literally feel your pain. Dark skin women, they have that passion.
3,
let nigga breathe first.
1, go.
I prefer a light-skinned partner to a dark-skinned partner.
I don't play them colorism games over here.
All right, so the reason why subconsciously for me, the reason why I feel that way is, you know, growing up, I was always, you know, bullied for my skin color. I always felt out of place. You know, I was always told I'm not black enough. And when you constantly hear that and you get beat down with that and, you know, you doubt yourself. And like I said, I grew up in a broken home. I grew up in a foster care system. So it took me a long time to figure out myself. And for a lot of times, I don't tell a lot of people this, but I used to hate the way I looked. I was like, I don't like being dark skinned. I want to be light. And I'm just being honest, but now I'm more comfortable with myself.
I guess I have a question. Do you think it's because you look at a potential partner as lighter skinned so that your, you know, potential children or so would be lighter skinned so they don't have to go through what you feel like you went through?
Nah, you know, at the end of the day for me, I'll marry whoever I seem fit. So it really doesn't, to me, matter about the skin color, but I will admit subconsciously, I do think, you know, when I see a light-skinned woman, I actually, you know, look a little longer, or I might linger a little longer or be a little more interested just because of, you know, that consciousness that I had growing up. So it's not something that I say that dark-skinned women are far unsuperior or light-skinned women are more superior. It's just because of the constant beat down and the constant hatred about me being dark-skinned and the way I was treated that subconsciously I do think that way.
But do you feel like you have some sort of like self-hatred because of that?
Yeah, well, not anymore because it took me a long time. I mean, this started happening, you know, like I said, when I was 6, when I got in foster care. So, but now I'm more comfortable with looking at myself. I'm a good-looking, tall glass of chocolate milk, so,
Okay,
you know.
chocolate.
I have a question.
Dark chocolate milk.
Do you at all feel like you've become the person that bullied you by then having this preference toward lighter skinned people as opposed to someone that would look like you?
I will admit, yes. I will admit that. And, like I said, we just shooting the realism. So I do agree with that, yeah. And I think that's why now I'm focusing on myself, and, being a part of this discussion is very important for me, because I'm starting to, realize that prejudice needs to go. And I see this a lot in the entertainment industry now, where they want a black woman, but they want your complexion. They want that light skin that look like she can go in between the white family and the black family. And I think I only speak openly about it because I know there's a lot of people who feel that way too, but they don't want to admit to it, or they don't want to express it and be rejected. So I mean, you see it in the media too. So I think that plays a big part in that too.
I currently go to therapy.
Therapy?
3, 2,
no, the
1, go.
Really? Let's go to therapy?
For me, my girlfriend's my therapist, but she don't like that.
So I've never been to therapy a day in my life.
About going fairly soon just to speak my mind, because I feel like there's a lot of things that, everything's cool up front, but everyone has like something that's just like digging at them somewhat internally that, may hinder them in some sort of way, and I feel like, if you have that type of feeling, like, you should go.
Yeah, therapy can be going to the beach, or like going out to eat, or doing something that relaxes you. So
physical therapy, going to the gym.
Hold on. we have to be able to draw a line.
I know what I'm saying. It's open to interpretation. Yeah. I'm here because I took it as like sitting in front of a therapist, someone licensed to do this. Do I do that? No. Do I find other avenues to relieve stress or whatever? Yes.
But you can't mix up self-care with therapy.
Okay,
it's
maybe
two different things. Yeah. I've been in therapy for quite some time. Personally,
I never been in therapy.
Just for myself, just issues.
But if I do need therapy, I mean, if I do need to be like, have some type of therapy going on, I mean, my best treatment is just to go to sleep, bro. If I'm ever feeling like down, like, just like sad as fuck a day or whatever, I think I just go to sleep. After I go to sleep, I think I wake up the next morning or the next, 6-7 hours, I feel like a whole new man. I'm like, yo, I can do anything now. Best thing, look, I advise you. Maybe it doesn't work for everybody, bro, but just go to sleep whenever you're feeling depressed or some shit like that, bro. Best way to get rid of shit.
On a professional level, I recommend therapy. Therapy is literally the best thing you could possibly do.
For me, I find therapy in my faith, and I know there are a lot of people who they look at like, the Christian church specifically and might not adhere to that. But I think in recent years, the church has been adding more professionalism to what therapy means.
Having these conversations, for some reason, it makes you feel like you're less of a man, because when we talk about therapy, people like, really? You going to therapy? But when you think about it, that's why a lot of...
You don't go when you wake up then. What? Well then, try some other things, bro. Try some other approaches. I mean, like I said, I said it doesn't work for everybody. I said it works for some people. I mean, but everybody is different, and there are certain things you can do to help, with your own therapy. I mean, shit. Some people, they feel relieved when they go walking or something. Other people, they feel relieved when they play a game or watch TV or, read a book, listen to music. There are a lot of things you can do, bro. Get ahead. Or beat your meat. Shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, bro. I've been depressed. Look, there are some days where I just felt hell depressed, bro. Nigga, I went crazy one time. After that, shit. I felt relieved, slept on it. Next morning I woke up, I'm like, hey, bro. What was I so mad about? What was I so sad about, bro? It's just like you just forget about it instantly, bro. I'm telling you. Or fuck some bitches, whichever works for you. You know what I mean? Is sleeping just avoiding it, or does it actually relieve you? Nah, bro. It actually relieves. It actually relieves it, bro. Like the reason why I say for me it works for me personally is because whenever I go to sleep and I have a dream about shit. Usually it's not about the thing I'm sad about, but it's just about anything. And when I wake up, my mind, I'm probably thinking about that dream for like a minute, but also I feel like refreshed, like I'm not like so tired or like drained. I just feel like, okay, I kind of forget about it for a little bit, so it's just not really on my mind that much anymore. So it's just, yeah. I feel like it's just dopamine. It's probably just dopamine or something. I don't know. But sleep is a good way to is a good way to heal yourself, bro. Mentally and physically. Definitely.
People have anger issues.
Definitely
That's
try
why
that
a lot
out.
of black men have anger issues because, they grow up a certain way or they face a lot of challenges and they don't know how to express it. So the first thing they do is they take it out on you or their girlfriend or their mom, and they don't have someone or an outlet to express it. So I think we need to normalize going to therapy and not pushing it off as a white thing. We need it. We need healing, and we need somebody to talk to us.
I think healing trauma
That's fair enough,
is going
yeah.
to help Black people progress instead of just getting more trauma piling on top of each other. And in a lot of ways, that does come into an aspect of personal responsibility, because it's like my issues with my dad at a certain point has nothing to do with him anymore. At a certain point, it has to do with me and how I process it. And I have to go from, do I want to get angry every time I'm in the same room as him, or do I want to be able to walk in the same room and not have that?
There are other ways to resolve issues other than going to a
I
therapist.
processed in my head.
Some people they ain't really gotta talk about their problems with other people, bro. Something that I do a lot, and I know it sounds kind of crazy, but whenever I'm like really mad about I'm really mad about something, or just really like stressed out about something, bro, I literally I just go in my room and I just talk about it. Literally, I just talk aloud about how mad I am at something, bro. Just talk aloud and I just say it. Basically, I'm venting to my own self, and that works too. It may sound kind of crazy, like you're just talking to yourself, but bro, it really works. It really works, cause sometimes you don't want to talk to someone else about your own problems and shit like that, bro. Sometimes you should want to like let out everything. You should want to let out everything, but like you just want to not talk to somebody else, or you just don't want to bottle up in your head just thinking about it. You just want to talk and just express your feelings and shit like that, and just like get it all out, bro. And that's fine. That's honestly fine, bro. I always do that, bro. I always do it. You know what I mean? So I recommend But one thing, never ever bottle up your feelings. Never bottle up your feelings, bro. I will talk to it about somebody, or talk to somebody about it, or just talk to yourself about it, bro. That's good enough for you. Bro, I should be a therapist. Actually, no, never mind. I was literally just contradicting my whole entire thing. Nah, I don't need to be a therapist. But yeah, try that out, bro. So you gotta do drugs? No, do not do drugs. Drugs do not do anything. Literally doing drugs when you're depressed, it just makes you feel good for like a moment, and then you're just back to depression. It's like post-nut clarity. That's literally what it is. It's like post-nut clarity. You feel good for like a second, and then you're like, okay. And then back to reality, everything sucks.
Going through that therapy.
My father was present in my life.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you, this little thing right here, this is kind of personal. This is like a personal thing, right? I don't know why they would even ask this. Huh? My father was present in my life. Look here. My dad was always present in my life, bro. But he only lived with me for like a short amount of time before him and my mom got divorced or some shit. He did. But my dad has never given up on me though. My dad never gave up on me, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. If anything, he motivated me to get better grades. Yeah, just all that shit. So yeah, my dad always provided for me and my brother. I don't know about Split Boy's dad. I mean, we're still looking for Split Boy's dad. I don't know. We'll find a Split Boy. We'll find him for sure. But
my name has nothing to do with Sean. My name is Rashawn, and I go by Sean or Mari.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, bro. I said my dad is still in my life to this day, bro. My dad's pretty cool. Pretty cool dad. I don't get to see him that often, but he's cool.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
Not to jump into this one, I absolutely love my dad. I'm even getting a little emotional thinking about my dad. My dad's amazing. My dad was there for me in every way, shape, or form, every facet, every way that he could be there for me and more. he was there for me. He was there to pick me up from school. He was there at my soccer games, my track meets. He was my coach for soccer one year. My dad taught me everything that I know almost. He is who I model my personality after. He is who I aspire to be. I don't think I could have had a better father. It's almost why I'm discouraged to have kids, because I feel the pressure to live up to the example that he set for me. So he was there, still is.
I said somewhat disagree because I ended up being put in foster care when I was 6 years old with a couple of my younger brothers. And I remember, I don't remember what my dad looks like, but I do remember he passed away when I was around 7 or 8. So I can't really fault him for that. But, you know, my mom, she was widowed, so she lost her husband, and she decided to take care of us. And I don't think my life would be any different. I don't regret not having a dad, but sometimes I do wonder, you know, secretly, you know, what life would have been like if I had that fatherly figure in my life. And I think that's another stereotype that, you know, black men don't have their fathers in their life. And it's good to see, you know, a lot of y'all over there.
For me, my dad was not as present as he could have been. He's a typical older Belizean dude. Their culture is just very different from American culture. It's very passive aggressive. I remember times being young and I would question my mom all the time, like, hey, like, you know, why is he not around? Why is he not there? And, you know, she did the best she could as a single mother. Now I can say my dad is very present in my life. However, I feel like our relationship is very, like, financial based, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I don't have a real connection with my father. Like, he's there for me if I need something, like if I need to, like, if I want this, if I want that, like he's always there for me, like money wise, but I feel like I'm still like desiring for that real connection, like how you mentioned.
I ain't gonna lie to you, look, at a certain point, I did kind of feel that way too with my own dad. I mean, look, at a certain point, back when I like didn't work or anything, I mean, actually no, well, I was working, but like, actually no. Okay, so look. Basically, back then when like I just didn't really have a lot of money, which I mean I'm still broke by the way, but you know back when I didn't have a lot of money, you know, and I really needed something, I kind of always rely on my dad, you know, just to, you know, be there and just, you know, loan me like, you know, $100 or something like that, you know, or whatever, but like. And I was happy about it. Don't get it twisted. I mean, my birthdays were like awesome because, like, you know, he always had something to give me on my birthday or Christmas or whatever. And I utilized that, but you know, it was one thing where he never really called that often. You know, like, you know, I mean, there are times where he would always like call my mom and everything. You know, he just always called my mom, and you know, that was cool. But like, he never really called me and my brother that often. And I was wondering, I'm like, how come you don't really call us that much? Just, you know, check up on us rather than just like calling her all the time. You know? It's like, I don't know. It's just, even today it still kind of happens, but like, I still love him. I mean, he's still there for me. I mean, he still is there for me. I mean, he's been to my graduations and all that stuff. I mean, I still do rely on him, Joe, just to, you know, he is still there and everything. So, can't be mad at it, but it still is like, I do want like a strong connection with my dad. I mean, and don't get twisted. There have been times where I have connected strongly with him and shit too. I mean, well, you know, there was one time he came by. We went out to dinner, had some drinks, just talked about shit. It was cool, but that's another story for a different time. I won't get too emotional. Yeah.
You have that mental connection with your father. Like, I feel like I don't have that. So that kind of puts a desire into me to where I'm desperate.
Sometimes I wonder how different my life would have been if my mom and dad never got divorced. I always wonder that, bro. That I feel like life would be so much different, bro. Not low key. I feel like if they never got divorced, I probably would have never met like Josh, Jordan, like Jeremy, all my friends. I probably would have never met them, bro. I probably have like a whole different friend group too. I wouldn't be down here in South Florida. I'd be up in Tampa. That shit's crazy. Actually, shit. I feel like some things happen for a reason, bro. You know, it sucks, but I mean, crazy. Would Josh be your age? Probably not. I don't know. You know what I mean? A lot of things can happen with the one little change of the future, bro, or in the past. You never know what's gonna happen. Sean been a Pokemon trainer. Maybe I would have. Who knows? But I guess it is. I guess sometimes bad things happen for a reason, or for good things to happen. So I'm not really mad at it, to be honest, bro. I'm honestly not mad at it.
Be a father, not desperate, but I'm desperate to be a father that I want to do it right and give the things and make sure that I nurture my kid more than just the money aspect of things. Like I want to be there.
It really is.
And always
I
possible.
always wanted that shit.
I kind of feel like now I kind of just suppress it and try to ignore it because he's here now.
That's just how life is, man.
I definitely feel like I shouldn't do.
I think that it's never too late to mend a relationship. It's never too late to rewrite the story. I mean, you can't go back in time and change anything, but you can definitely mend the relationship. Because although I have a good relationship with my father, relationships are constant maintenance and they're work. And I know that parents can be toxic too. They can break your heart more than anyone else can. I'm not saying that your dad did.
Life is strange, bro.
But maybe you should start today. Give him a call, invite him out for a coffee. Start somewhere.
Father's Day coming up, dog.
And that is officially a wrap.
Hey!
This is awesome, bro. Listen to the video. I like this. I like watching these videos where I can relate to, bro. These are some good ass videos.
Absolutely.
I'm for sure doing more. Look, I'm gonna do more of these reactions. Like I'm watching more of these like Spectrum videos. These are some really good videos, bro. I love them. I fucking love them.